welcome to yet another episode of Halo Forever Season 2, where we're continuing our adventures here in all of the Halo universe, every level with a new guest. And today, I actually have someone who has been a massive champion of the show. I, of course, want to give a shout out to Carlos Rodriguez, aka Nerd a Day, the host of the Nerd a Day podcast. How you doing, buddy?
Doing good, Mario. How are you?
Given every session, as I've told many times on the show, there's always some caveats of some technical difficulties. We've overcome Xbox's shitty friends management, and then we're here now. So we're making progress.
I think you clocked it in at 27 minutes, right?
Yeah, about 27 minutes to get us rolling. But otherwise, I think.
What?
Oh,
this is a real fight, right? Not.
Yes. That's sexy.
I see. The game's loaded. My bad. Hold on. I'm just gonna put this back.
Yep, that's the kind of fight that we're doing.
Yeah, forgot.
And of course, yes, we were here. We were playing more Halo 2. We're in the middle of Halo 2. We're actually going to be switching off from, of course, the leader, Master Chief, to now getting to know the Arbiter just a little bit more. And I'm very excited to have you part of this, man.
Yeah, hey, man, like I said before filming, man, this is a great opportunity. Thank you so much. And big fan of yours, so this is really cool for me.
Oh, thank you. So yes, we are hitting up the Arbiter. We're going to keep it on normal. Like I said, we're not tryhards. We're just trying to play the game. Hopefully this episode we will be playing together, so we'll see how that works.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Hopefully. For Skulls, I know that Skulls have kind of fallen from the wayside from the show for a little bit, only because of technical stuff. For this one, I'm just going to go ahead and pre-select the obvious ones. So we're going to add extra dialogue just because I think it's funny. And if you catch it, you catch it. If not...
Yeah, it's good too.
And then, of course, Grunt Birthday Skulls are fun too. So let's go ahead and put that back on. Fun. I've reinstated that.
Yeah.
I remember, I think it was episode 2 that I had the volume just a little higher than our voices, and I just kept hearing Birthday Skulls, Birthday Skulls, Birthday Skulls. So
it wasn't too bad as a viewer. It wasn't too bad.
That was the first episode we actually shot of the show, so it was a learning curve.
That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah.
So that was a lot of fun. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the launch button. I'm pretty positive on this that we're going to be doing pretty solid.
Yeah, I think we got this.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I'm seeing the campaign load up, so we're good so far.
Yeah, and it's going to load up faster because we are playing on console, which, give it to the Xbox Series S and X. These things are incredible.
They're wonderful. Wonderful. You get a chance to get it, you got to get it.
Yeah. Which one do you own personally?
I have the X.
The X.
And I got randomly lucky on that one, too.
What was the process of getting one?
So I follow Wario 64 on Twitter, and then Cheap Ass Gamer, and I forget who tweeted first, and I popped it open. I actually financed it through Klarna at Best Buy, so I'm like refreshing it the whole time. And as it's refreshing, I'm doing my day job. I'm like running payments. I'm like talking to my boss, like looking behind me. I look down. I was like, "Oh shit!" And he goes, "What happened with the payment?" I was like, No, we're good. I got an Xbox." He was like, "Get me one." Couldn't get my boss one.
Well,
so I didn't get a raise, but it's fine. I got one.
You could have sacrificed your own, man. You could have done it, but I'm glad that you
I could have, man. I don't like him that much.
Well, of course, I'm going to ask you the question that I ask everyone on the show. Please tell me the story about Nerd Today.
So Nerd a Day is a more recent thing. I would want to say about a year ago. I literally just changed his gamer tag.
Sure.
I cashed that in like a month ago. So previously, it was Gunman 221.
Okay.
221 being my birthday, February 21st. And Gunman, not because I love shooters. I mean, I love Halo. But I love Gundam, and I'm a man. And I was 15 when I made it.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, this makes sense. Thank God you're not asking me about my AOL name. That's a different story.
I think mine was like Donnie Darko 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Like it was something completely unoriginal. So trust me, I won't have to burden you. Unless you want to tell us, go ahead.
No, it's fine. So 13-year-old Carlos thought Big Los 69er was a great idea. Until like his older sibling was like, "Hey, that's not cool, man. People are gonna see that one day. You should delete this."
Yeah.
I was like, okay, yeah, that's a good idea. So then it became Big Los 221. And because not originally, I'm a bigger guy, and my name's Carlos. Done. But yeah, Nerd Day is more recent. I want to say like maybe 2 years ago. I was just like, I saw everyone on, kind of funny had like a cool name, and like Andy had for the longest time Maximum Cortez, like something that just kind of it was like a brand.
Sure.
And this was even before I started thinking about doing podcast stuff, and I was like, I want like something that's not just, hey, this guy loves shooters. Like, no, I love Gundam, and I'm a dude. Like, I don't know how to convey that. So I don't know why. I think it was being dumb. I was writing shit down, and I wrote something just joking around. It was like nerd a day keeps the doctor away. I was like, yeah, okay. Let's think. That's how dumb it is. Yeah.
No, that's hilarious.
It's a brand now.
So, with your brand, what exactly you do? I see that you have a YouTube channel and a podcast. So, what exactly is your podcast?
So yeah, it's more entertainment based. It's basically video game based, and they're short form content. So I'll take a subject, and like the past two, like my past two videos were like a 20-minute discussion about like the Activision Blizzard stuff, like when it first broke. I was on vacation, and I remember I was just outside with the kids. I looked down, I was like, oh shit. I was telling my wife about it. She's like, oh my god, that's horrible. And so I was just like a recap of that stuff and just how shitty people could be. And then I do some movie stuff. Like I covered a little bit of fandom last year, and the past two entertainment videos I've done were TMNT based. Really? So I'm talking about like the Seth Rogen movie coming, and now Colin Jost is writing the next one as well. He's doing a live action one.
Oh, so they're doing two separate ones.
Yes, so a live action with Colin Jost, and that's Michael Bay produced, unfortunately. And
no one can steal that away from him, can they?
I thought it was done out of the shadows.
Yeah,
I thought that was done,
and I
like that one.
I like that one.
Yeah,
too.
I was gonna say, Seamus was great as Rocksteady.
I love Seamus as Rocksteady.
He was really fun. I was like, damn, he's really talented.
Yeah, they were the best part of the movie, to be honest with you. Like,
honestly, yeah. I hate the designs of those turtles. I hate them. They're too big and clunky. But that's like Michael Bay's Transformers. They're too big and clunky.
Yeah. No, for sure. It's so interesting that you could take something that is so pure as just Ninja and Turtles, and you have the original movies, and then you just like, well, because I guess what the original consent was that they were going to be aliens, and sort of like and sort of like whatever this the chemical is, of course, which is associated with the aliens at the end of the second one. Mm-hmm. Which but still, I mean, nothing.
I don't mind it being alien in origin, but like, yeah, they're just turtles.
They're just turtles
that are bigger.
Dude.
You're like, how can you mess this up?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. But all right, cool. Looks like we're gonna kick it in finally into the game. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab
look at that.
Look how pretty that is. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to the graphics. Look at that.
I know. I just did that. I'm like, oh my god.
So go
was
ahead.
Was it you that mentioned it? It was like I was gonna say, was it you that mentioned it? That like the new like updated anniversary looks like how you imagined it all those years ago.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's just that rose tinted glasses are this like, oh yeah, this is exactly how I saw the adventure. When you look back at it, yeah, everything's flat and boxy and cornered. But then you look at here and there's like designs on top of designs, which again, going back to that Michael Bay Turtles discussion, it can go either way. I think in this case, it actually helps the product versus the Michael Bay one, which detracts from the product.
Yeah, this feels like their vision, like, finally realized.
Oh yeah, I forgot you can turn invisible as him, right? Hold on, what's the button?
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Let's see here.
Backstab.
I'm pressing all the buttons. I guess not. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Oh yeah, there we go.
All right, cool. I'm trying to remember they did that.
Is there a timer?
It has like a small radius.
That's right.
So tell me your history in Halo. Like what brought you into Halo? What brings you here today?
So for the longest time, I was a Nintendo kid and a Sega kid growing up, and those consoles didn't last. You know what I mean? And so eventually, like I had a PS2, I had a GameCube, and everyone kept talking about Xbox, and I had a bunch of friends in grade school. I was at high school, pardon me. And they were like, "Yo, this Xbox thing is amazing." I'm like, "What are you talking about, Xbox, man? Like Microsoft made a console, it's corny, whatever." They'd be a dumbass kid. And I started hearing more and more like, "Oh, the best version of Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is on Xbox. Like it looks pretty and it's like better and its online stuff works better and all this stuff. And have you heard of Halo and Fable?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" So eventually I had this rule since, limited money and a kid. I was like, I
Of
need
course.
to be able to buy 12 games. Like 12 games I can own on the system
Okay.
and I can justify buying it. And this is like 15 or like what I said 13, 14-year-old Carlos. I'm like, man, that's a pretty smart decision.
Yeah.
I wish adult I was like, damn, I wish adult Carlos was like that. So I remember if I'm from Philly and we have a place called the Gallery. It's like a famous like mall downtown. Oh
Okay.
damn. I got killed.
Okay. Oh, I can't.
Yeah, that came out of nowhere.
I keep
Oh my
accidentally
god.
swiping at like the good guys because they keep
Oh,
getting in
I
my
know,
way.
right?
They keep getting in my way, and I'm like, I'm going to
Alright, I'm
murder
back.
you if you don't move.
Yeah. Be a better teammate. Get out of my way. God
Yeah.
damn. So yeah, I ended up saving some stuff up. I think I had like, which is horrible to say now as an adult. I'm like, oh man, I traded in some consoles and stuff, and
Yeah. We've all been down. Some of us been down
I
this
know,
road. It's very painful.
I know it's so sad. As an adult, you're like, why did I do that? It's so stupid.
Oh God,
Oh god, damn.
I forgot to need all
Hey,
of our photos.
what the fuck?
Well,
Ah!
well, there you go again.
I blew myself up with a needler. There we go.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, there we
Cool.
go. There we go.
Cool. Let's see.
Um. So yeah, I got what was my first game? I bought. So I got my Xbox. And that day I picked up Fable 1 and I picked up Halo 1 and pre-ordered and paid off Halo 2. Because everyone kept saying, I was like, all right, if I'm gonna like one as much as everyone thinks I'm gonna like it, I'm gonna just pre-order 2.
Got you.
And I played that night and I was hooked, man. Like I could not believe like everyone was like, damn, who the hell shot me?
I don't know, but oh. Okay, leave me alone. Wait, what's the roulette?
I
Oh,
swear, Mary, I'm better at this game than, than
nah,
it
that's
seems.
okay. That's okay. I mean, as you can tell,
Okay.
I constantly get murdered as well in this game as well. It's always a learning curve of like, oh, I was used to playing on the mouse and keyboard, now I'm playing back on the controller, and all the
My
rest of that is gone.
My wife's cousin complains all the time. We recently just tried the Back for Blood, like open beta,
Yeah.
and he was like, "I'm having such a hard time with this, man." I'm like, "Oh, that sucks." Like, she'll never stop playing keyboard. What's the name? Oh, god damn it!
Listen, I'm not saying I'm happy you died, but I'm glad that I get the sword back. All right, cool. There we
Yeah,
go.
there you go.
Murder.
I did not die in vain. See, I mean, I was instantly hooked, and it was similar what you said to like season 1 and a lot of season 2, where you can see James Cameron's like vision, like how like
Yeah.
you guys, like the guys at Bungie, are like such a fan, and you could just see it in their work. Ah, shit! No, I didn't want to do that. There we go.
Where are you trying to go? I'm trying to remember. This is going back to like trying to remember how all this worked. Where are you supposed to go?
Yeah, I know. I was trying to think too. I'm like, was there a door we missed? Or...
Oh, you gotta hit this button. That's what it was. Yeah.
Ah, shit.
Open up the hangar and let everybody in. It's a party, y'all.
So yeah, man, being like such a James Cameron fan, I'm like, oh, this looks like you said, like The Abyss, and
You guys.
forgot about the Sentinels. They're Sentinels, right? That's
Yeah,
called?
the Sentinels.
Oh, shit.
It's like, why are you helping? And I forgot that this has the monitor shows up.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah. See all these things. You're just like, oh yeah, that's right.
Hey. Oh shit, I shot my own people. God damn it.
again, it's hard. It's because you're so used to taking out the Covenant. So when you
Yeah.
switch to the Covenant, you're like, who's the bad guy? Who's the good guy? Thankfully, they made it way more clear in season, in the Halo 3 when, the bad
Oh
guys
yeah,
are the
they
brutes,
definitely did.
and some of the defecting, grunts. But when it comes to like big elites, it's like, okay, cool. I gotta stop swiping at the homies. Yeah. So that's sort of your origin when it comes to like Halo 1 moving into Halo 2. When it came to then like the 360, were you also part of the 360 era?
Yeah, man. I jumped in a little after at the time I started working at GameStop locally around here, and
Well, we could talk about GameStop horror stories. I'm excited about that.
oh man, I'll have to edit some for legal reasons. But oh shit, no, Grant, I'm so sorry. It was green. I'm sorry, my friend.
My buddy, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I
No,
still
for sure.
ventured that I did. Um, yeah, so I think it was like '05. I started working at GameStop. I still had a CRT TV, which thank God that still worked on it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, there's more. Okay, there we go. And yeah, I started working there, and I finally saved up some money, got an Xbox. What was that first game I got? I clearly remember playing like the Dead Rising demo
Mm.
because I could not read the fucking like the text at the time because everything's like, oh, it's 720p. I was like, I have a 480 TV. This thing looks horrible. I got this when I was 2.
Yeah, it still kicked in like all the way from the NES era all the way up to the Xbox
Yeah, yeah,
360.
it survived.
That's funny. That reminds me because I played the original Gears of War on like one of the old TVs, and
Oh my god, yeah, I did too. Oh my god, dude, it hurt, right?
yeah, it hurts. Thinking about it hurts because I'm just like sitting there on this tube television split screening, and I'm just like, why are we doing this? This game's supposed to look spectacular at this time.
And the subtitle, because my dumbass is like, oh yeah, subtitles. It's subtitles over everything, and fucking anime trained me like that.
Mm-hmm.
I could not read subtitles, and I'm like, I'm having a hard time playing the game, even though I shouldn't. Everything's in English, so I don't understand.
Let's see.
Fuck you, you bald elite. Right.
So since we already kind of broached the topic, so you said you worked at GameStop.
Yeah.
How long was your tenure there?
6 months.
6 months. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. No, was it 6 months? I think it was about maybe a year. I think it was a year.
Okay.
It was a trash fire. It was surprisingly a giant trash fire.
Is the terminal? Oh, it is the terminal. Is it?
Oh, nice. Yeah, I had a buddy of mine from high school. Um, wait, and I don't know, we caught up like a couple months after high school, and he was like, "Oh man, I got a job at GameStop." I was like, "I would love to work at GameStop." He was like, "Cool, we need people." I was like, "Oh, all right, yeah, sure." Like I always wanted to, as a kid, I'm like, "I want to do this. It'd be fun." It's not fun. Don't do it. Maybe.
What was your
There's a reason
original?
they're flailing.
What was your original position? Do you remember it? Was it GA, SGA,
Yeah, Game Advisor. Yeah,
advisor? Yeah. And then
yeah,
did they
man.
teach you the circle of life while you were there too? Which
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. What was it? It was like greet the client, right, or is like something like that, and
no, it
then
was like
like
it's like buy a brand new game, play a brand new
yeah,
game, trade in brand new game, like
game,
goes back like
get new game. Yeah,
get new game,
yeah,
right?
it was.
And
Yep.
it basically goes in a full circle. Like it's something like that where the whole identity of I'm sorry, Dual Shockers, games,
Another shitty job. Hold on.
two
Let me run
scams.
it back.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. On the last part. Oh shit, bad guy.
Yeah.
But when it comes to this life cycle, it's just sort of like it's all just so that way you just submit and buy more games on pre-owned, so that way you make more money.
Yeah,
Which sure,
yeah. Like they tell you that. Yeah, I mean, when you're struggling, yeah,
yeah,
you do whatever you can to get games. I'm the big proponent of like when you get older, like maybe you hook up the devs,
yeah.
or get Game Pass.
Yeah.
Not an ad for Game Pass, but this thing's amazing.
No, exactly. This is how we're running the show. We're all based on Game Pass. My only thing, obviously, is the fact that you would buy a brand new game, right, for $60. Then you're like, I play it the weekend, totally done with the game. Trade it in for half, like immediately half, if not a little less than half. And you're just like, wow.
Oh, you're not gonna give me 75% at least? You just straight zero.
But the best part, after you trade in for half, what do we sell it for? $55.99. You know?
Oh yeah.
So double,
mark that shit up.
Yeah, mark that shit right back up. So that way it's just $5 less than a brand new game. So you incentivize you to buy it again pre-owned. So they had their ways. Some of it, I guess, is smart business practices, but again, I guess it also subtracts from people that have made the game and blah blah blah. But what are you gonna do when you're a kid trying to just get a job and you get sometimes free stuff.
Oh yeah, you get I get like a cool keychain that I'm never gonna wear. Yeah, sure, bet.
Exactly. Like, I got this cool Witcher keychain. I'm gonna break it off and turn it into a necklace years later. That's a private store. That's what I did. But
it felt private. It felt
very personal. There's some interesting things. Like if it's definitely one of my starts of some of the ragtag teams that I've been a part of, because everyone doesn't fucking want to be there except for the
it's for some reason, right? I the group I ended up hanging out with, they were really cool, and I fucking I'll tell the story. I just won't say names because it's very interesting. I was cool with them at first. I literally hate every one of them now. Like as a person, I absolutely despise everyone I worked with, except for my friend Lionel, who got me in, and then unfortunately he got fired. I was like, well, I don't want to be here if he's not here.
No, of course.
And so it got switched to.
How do I punch people?
I forget. Damn it!
I forgot how to punch people.
I forgot that this doesn't have the thing from Halo 3 where you can sneak up and do an execution.
Yeah, no, they do not have that.
Shit. Nice.
All right, cool.
And so we got a new manager because the other guy had to go back. He got deployed, and this guy was way worse. And it was he was like a drug addict a little bit.
Oh no.
I wish it was softer stuff because I would get it, but he knew. Keep talking about heroin. I'm like, this is really weird, man. I don't want to be here.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about this. By the way, have you played Left 4 Dead 2 yet?
Yeah. How about Halo 3 is about to come. That's pretty cool, right? No, you don't want to talk about that?
No. Okay, because push pre-orders for Crackdown. Oh, not Crack. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I misspoke.
Don't hit me. Definitely don't want it. Actually, is this Easter egg still here? Is it down here?
Oh, there is in here, right?
Yeah, there's a birthday party. Is it down here?
Yeah. They're playing cards or some bullshit, right?
Yeah, they're doing something. I'm trying to remember where it was. What if I switch to the graphics? If I can remember.
Ooh.
I don't know. It's just trust me, it's in this game.
No, I believe I'm pretty sure there's some IGN wiki or something. Oh shit! No, I jumped out.
No,
I forgot the wrong button.
Also, if the music gets flagged, because I think it's Breaking Benjamin at this point or something. It's something. No, Breaking Benjamin's
you
later.
know what? It's Gravemind. Gravemind's because I recently wanted to play that level. Funny enough, though, when you get there, if you use the old graphics, that's when the Breaking Benjamin songs come in. Oh, it doesn't play with the remastered.
Wow. Damn, so, I'm definitely gonna.
Heads up for DMCA.
Yes, thank you.
Which is sad though, because I remember being so hyped when I'm still a Breaking Benjamin fan.
Yeah.
Okay, how crazy the music is.
Yeah, I never stopped. Oh wait, you're a good guy. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm supposed to be taking out these bad guys. I'm just the worst. Come on. Oh, Banshee.
Yeah, I remember playing that in just Cortana because I really literally last week replayed it, and Cortana was like, "I think you should stick out of this fight," and you hear those chords, and I'm like, "I'm gonna jump in this fight real quick because I've been amped up way more than I've ever been in my life." Hey, I'm back.
Yeah, I came back here, figured get a
Yeah.
ride.
Yeah.
All
No, this music's rocking though, man. I don't remember. I was like, I don't remember this in the.
right.
Yeah, I just switched to old graphics. Definitely not in it. I was like, damn.
Yeah, that's funny.
I feel like this got the better anniversary treatment
I
than
mean,
one.
it was because it's during the Xbox, Xbox One era. So it definitely got all
Yeah.
those advancements. And then when you play like the multiplayer actually really solid for what it is of capturing the old school Halo. You know, everyone calls Halo 1 and Halo 2 the slower ones, but I honestly still have a lot of fun with them. And so I was
Yeah.
kicking ass shiny snipers playing I think it was like last week when I was shooting Harb's episode. And yeah, no, it still holds up for me in terms of the
Yeah, I'm
multiplayer.
surprised, man. They did such a good job, and especially fixing it like where it was when it originally launched Xbox One. Man, it's so impressive, man. The work that 343 put into this.
No, it's
They could have just let it shit the bed and just be like, I'm sorry, it is what it is. But they didn't. But
here.
yeah, getting back to GameStop. Yeah, I ended up like just literally hating everyone, and then I, never tried anything at the time. Uh, so my boss wanted to hire his friend to be like a
Yeah, that's a
assistant manager.
that is a frequent occurrence when it comes
Yeah,
to GameStop, especially getting passed up by the boss's friend.
yeah. I was like, I definitely was selling a lot. Like a lot of people trusted me. I had one guy who, oh man, I don't know if you remember this, Mario. There was like a game. Was it 28 days or 28 emergencies or
Oh,
some like shitty beat 'em up on PlayStation
sure.
2?
Is it state of emergency?
Yeah, State of Emergency. That's exactly what it
That's
is,
the
man.
Rockstar game.
Yeah. So yeah, and it's really
Yeah,
shitty.
it's
Uh,
not fun. I played it too.
they weren't that great back in the day.
Yeah,
Everyone forgets that.
yeah. They had Grand Theft Auto,
Yeah,
and then
Oni.
that was about it. And Max Payne is when Max Payne. I was like, okay, maybe they
Yeah.
can do something else.
Yeah, it's like I can trust you again. You
Yeah,
didn't mess me up like Oni. Hey. Um. So yeah, I remember this guy was like, "Nah, I want to buy this brand new." I'm like, "Don't do it. It's so shitty. Don't do it." And he's like, "Nah, man, I'm gonna buy it." Ah, I died, son of a bitch. I got in the way of the giant, or giant buddy.
I see.
Um, and yeah, he literally came back the next day and he was like, "Yeah, can I trade it in?" I was like, "Yep." You know you're gonna get half of that, right? He's like, "Yep." He's like, "You gonna trust me again?" He's like, "Yep." So yeah, it was decent. Like I love the clientele, like the weird shit that would happen, man.
Yeah.
Is like a story for a lifetime. But yeah, management fucking sucked. And this guy, he literally wanted me to pee in a cup for his buddy to get hired because they only drug test
Ah,
management. And he
got it.
literally, I don't. He must have done this a billion times because he had like a dildo that had a urethra that he put the fake pee in, and then he would, I guess, wear it all day. But,
So,
right?
so
That's like,
yeah, okay, yes, that makes sense. So that way,
yeah,
you would actually go into the proper place, and
yeah, and just
yeah, yeah, I could see that.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
as someone who
Uh,
had to do a P test every now and then, yeah, I know exactly what that is. That's hilarious.
And I just can't imagine how it has to be uncomfortable, right? Like just
A
rocking
junk
two
on
of
top of
them
your junk
all
has to
day.
be, has to be.
Yeah, it has to be. We all think about the fantasy of that. And you don't really want that. No
No,
one really
no, 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 no.
wants that. No,
Two Johnsons?
no.
No,
I'm barely okay with my one.
barely. Oh, I'm getting hurt. Ooh. Go down, sucker.
So yeah, it was like the day before. I'm like, man, I don't feel comfortable doing this. I'm not doing it. And yeah, it was like a Sunday, and I don't know for you how it was over in Chicago, right? You're
Yeah,
in Chicago.
yeah, in Chicago. It was like a half day.
But
I
like
want to
Sundays
say.
were our busiest days,
Oh,
man.
really?
They were like our busiest days.
That's
Yeah, for
funny.
whatever reason, like it was the strangest thing. Like Sundays were our crazy days, and I guess everyone was like getting out of church or whatever, and like they wanted to let's buy Timmy something. And he ended up like trying to bitch me out in front of all the clients. He's like literally in my ear, calling me a bitch. I was
Jeez.
like, I was just taking the clients. I was like, "Hey, how can I help you?" Yeah, we have that game. Hold on one second. Turn around. He'd get in the other ear. Like, you need to stop acting like a little bitch and do this. I'm like,
Like, what
"Yeah,
the
I'm not gonna do this." And then yeah, he changed my schedule the next day. So I came in when I was supposed to come. He was like, "Hey, mate, you're 4 hours late." I'm like, "I'm not 4 hours late." He's
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, on the calendar it says this." I'm like, "No, it doesn't." He's like, "I'm gonna have to fire you." I'm like, "Okay, you're gonna have to fire me." He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "All right, cool. I'm going home."
It's like,
Yeah, so I ended up going home. That
fuck this
Saturday, he
shit.
called me
I'm
because it
out.
was restock day.
Uh-huh.
He's
Uh-huh.
like, "Hey, do you want your job back? I made a mistake." I'm like, "Yeah, you did. I
Yeah,
know how you made what
you
mistake
did.
you made."
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice
and then
job,
he had to
pal.
see me for every like midnight release, like Halo 3. I was there at midnight. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing here?" I was like, "Picking up a game, and I'm drinking."
Yeah, I'm setting up in this queue waiting for this game to drop. That's what I'm about to do.
Yeah,
That's awesome. Do you
yeah. I'm
remember
not here to visit you, bro.
Halo 3's launch? Like vividly?
Yeah, man. I That was one of the best nights, man. Yeah, my wife, we were dating at the time. She made a canister, like a giant thermos of like margarita, and she was chilling in the car. Would come back out, give me like another cup full of margarita, and then we would just keep drinking
That's
the
awesome.
rest of the night.
That's awesome.
And yeah, so we ended up doing that, and then we played. Jesus, man, we played
I'm gonna
like
pause the game.
multiplayer till like about 5 in the morning. I want to say, and then I had work at 10 in the morning. Yeah, I was an insane day, man. I was so tired, but it was so much fun just like jumping in that game first and like playing people online who've been playing already for a few hours because it's a worldwide launch.
Yeah.
And everyone be like, "How are you so fucking good at this game? It's only been out for like 2 hours. Like, how the fuck are we been playing for 5?" I'm like, "Fuck you, man." And I think we finally played like one mission of the campaign, which I love. I love that campaign so much, but I think we played like one mission. We're like, "The sun's out. I gotta go home, man. I can't be here."
That's so funny that it sounded like we had the opposite experiences. Like, well, we both went to the midnight releases. We got the
Yeah.
games, and the crowd of people, especially in my neighborhood, was so wild because we're more of a smaller place. But
Okay.
you just see people once they get their copies just scattering around the streets like with their giant like Master Chief helmets and shit, and that was pretty fun. But it sounds like you went and jumped into the multiplayer while me and my friends all gathered and we played through the entire story from like 1 o'clock all the way until like 6, 7 in the morning, and I had school the
And now
next day.
I did that with ODST.
Ah, I see.
We all picked it up, went home, and we're like, "All right, we're just hopping on ODST, right?" We did it, and we beat it in Legendary in one night.
Yeah, yeah. Those were the days. I think, and I was still in high school too, so I was yeah, I think I had class that next morning, and I'm like, I'm not going anywhere. I am staying right here. I, that time has
It's
passed.
like the beginning was like, I'm gonna take off. Yeah,
Yeah,
I can't do this anymore.
yeah. No one will know. No one will know. Well, it already looks like we've reached the end of our level. We did a little bit of
did.
an adventure in terms of flying in the Banshee, getting used to being an elite.
Yeah,
Fighting
I was like, man, it's been a while.
yeah. But I'm glad to have had you part of the show. And like I said, you've been a champion since day one. I believe you were one of the first tweets that I saw, of course, saying like, yeah, you should do it. And honestly, it's kept me consistent. It's kept me going. It's had ideas for the future stuff that I'm working on now. And I want to thank you again for being in there in the chat, being in the comments and on Twitter, and free Mario, part of that movement as well.
Yeah, man,
It's a losing
you
battle.
gotta get your name back, man. This is fucking ridiculous at this point. It's
Yeah,
like Twitter actually hates you.
yeah, specifically me, Echo Clo, Demetrius, all of us. He loves Gino. Apparently, Gino got a pass.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I don't know.
Jim,
I don't even know. Yeah, they didn't give me a warning at all. So I wonder how they got past that. Honestly, I'm gonna ask him.
See, they fucked up with you, and they're like, you know what? We fucked up with Mary. We can't do it again.
Yeah, exactly.
You
So
know?
yeah, so sucks, but we're learning. We're trying to get through it. We're trying to figure out the
Yeah,
past.
we're gonna get that back, man. We're gonna get that back.
I'm almost like,
That's gonna be a really running joke.
Yeah, I mean, I'm almost at the point of like, hey, if I can get the same amount of followers that I had on my new account, I mean, I don't have a secondary account. It's Night Mute City is not Mario. It's not related to Mario. Just want to make that clear. But yeah, if I somewhat matched close, then I'd be like, you know what, fuck that account. I don't care anymore. Like,
Yeah.
But
I broke even. I'm good.
yeah, I broke even. So yeah, we can get the word out there. Add more followers to Night Mute City, which I was going to reveal what that was in a later date, but you know, it's a preview. Just know it's something.
Yeah.
But otherwise, again, thank you so much for being here, Carlos. Where can people find you on the net? Where have you been featured on? You know, what are some things that we could look for?
Yeah, so recently I've been featured on the last State of Play on PlayStation Source. That's another buddy of ours, Kevin Diaz, his
homie.
page. Yeah, man, the dude's awesome.
He's never played a Halo game. I can't invite him on the show.
Dude, I was watching when you guys were playing like Avengers and all.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this. Yeah, I was watching when you guys were playing Avengers and all. I'm like typing, like I'm at work, so I'm like have it like off to the side and I'm like typing in chat. And he goes, "Oh yeah, I never played a Halo game." I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I was like, you know what? We got to get Kevin on this show. That's what we got to do.
Sure.
Just throw him in the middle of Halo 2, see what happens.
Yeah. I mean, maybe.
Don't let him play anything.
He's gonna have to play on XCloud too, which is hilarious. So that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, that would be hilarious.
But yeah,
I was featured on PlayStation Source. Yeah. Oh my god. I did some E3 coverage with the Waypoint guys.
Awesome.
That was really fun. We reacted to Capcom's weird E3 press conference.
I'm sorry.
And,
I'm sorry.
That was so strange. Like that was the weirdest one. And then we recapped Nintendo's awesome closeout. Jesus God, that knocked it out the park. It was like Xbox in the beginning and Nintendo. That was the bookend we needed. Especially getting Media Pass for the first time this year. I'm like, oh, what can I do? It was like, there's not much you can do.
No, yeah. So hopefully, God forbid, if we get the E3 2022 and it's open to the public and I can just get a pass, that would be lovely. I'm definitely gonna try it.
That would be way better. I would definitely try to go down. Yeah, absolutely.
I mean,
but yeah, and then
have you never?
Sorry,
Sorry, you never been?
I've never been. No, man.
It's an experience.
I've been to Florida. That's as far south I've gone, and as far north I've gone is no. Actually, I've been to Mexico. That was my honeymoon. I've been to Niagara Falls in Toronto. That's as far north as I've gone. I haven't gone
south
at all.
Okay, got it. Fuck the
Not west at all. I mean, I don't want to say that out loud. Okay, our side of the
part of the Biggie Two better than your side. Got it.
Yeah, I know.
Got it.
Kind of funny. They're all in their britches about West Coast, Best Coast. I don't think they're right.
It's about that
just because it has more sun. Come on, whatever, man. Whatever. Fuck out of here. We got snow, Mario.
That's right. We have snow and a lot of it.
Yeah. But yeah, so I have that, and then I have a YouTube page. I do not have a custom URL. That's my first goal as a YouTuber.
Let's try to get you that.
And I have
yeah, let's try to do that. Let's try to get you
need that 100, man.
Need that 100, where's the goal at right now?
I mean, I'm at 61.
61?
I'm at 61.
That's doable.
Yeah.
That's doable.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm good. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I've been pumping out content on there, and then I just export the audio, and then I pop it on Anchor now. Because I heard Anchor. Have been using it recently, and I was paying $13 for Buzzsprout. Yeah, and I was like, I gotta stop paying this.
Yeah, they've definitely Anchor. Man, back in the day, podcasting was hard. I used Podbean, and you had to find a way to host it. You need a website too. Now Anchor just does all the work for me. I don't have to do much. It's a supplementary thing, but
so astounding.
Yeah. Thank you, Anchor. And they provide you with ads. So thank you for everyone who's listened to the ads at the beginning of the episodes.
Yeah.
Those pays.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, dude. I mean, for real, they really do, man. It seems it's so much easier to use. I hit up Kevin and I was asking him. I was gonna ask you too, and then he responded real quick. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely making this move. I did it like right there.
Yeah.
Right there and then.
So simple, so easy. Just a second pass of like reviews, doing your videos. So no, 100%. Highly recommend it. They are a sponsor of this episode. Yeah. For the audio podcast. So.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, and then I have an Anchor link. And it's a anchor.fm/nerdaday. I think there's like hyphens. So there's nerd, -A-day.
Yeah. Which, of course, you can then be on all major platforms.
Yeah, I'm hoping, man, we get that YouTube. You know what I mean?
There you go. There you
YouTube, and then all the major audio platforms, and I'm good. I'm golden.
Fantastic.
I'm a happy boy.
Well, you've been a lovely guest, and again, I want to say thank you so much for joining me, of course, along my journey. Next week, of course, we'll hopefully be continuing with more Halo 2 as we continue this section with the Arbiter. So until then, let's finish this fight.